Superhero, our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading God we trust. Truthfully we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Pac said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though we know we fed up. It's hell attention, cause we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line, fighting for the right just one time. So unstoppable together at the same time, with the same mind. Yeah, we're gonna be high and always above what beneath us. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto.
What's up, bro? How you doing today? How you doing today?
I'm talking bulletproof, kind of suit, reflect the struggle that they put us through. With the strength to fight the power like Chuck D do. With the insight to be equal, no disguise needed. A voice that finds reason to multiply.
Hey, look, I'm putting Moss and Derwin James on my kick return, bro.
A superhero show up when ain't no one to call. That'll shield you from them shields that been killing us all. High beams for eyes to peek the villains in the dark. Power of resolution for a war would even start. The knowledge to build where they live and take care of the kids in the older
just look. Jesse Bates. You got Jesse Bates subbed in, which is a free safety. Yeah, I got what you need. I got what you need. Derwin James. Cameron.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute.
I give you JC too, bro. That's an 87 corner, bro. You got 285s. Put JC there too. I gave you 287 corners. I gave you 287 corners, and then Derwin James.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love that you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
You want to run that, go ahead with Palm. Just get vertical with it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lawrence.
They could.
This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
We'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side, sent the tight end a few steps down the field, and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice game.
Not muted, bro.
I am muted.
What's up, chat?
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option. Diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he's met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Like bigger than that.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Randy Moss, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, put that JC, that Derwin. I forget who else I gave you. Oh, Moss. Randy Moss. 6'4" corner, bro. I can't wait till I get that 89 Stephon, bro. Our corner's really gonna be going crazy. I'm gonna play this bull.
Play action. It's Montana.
I dare you, please, please, please.
Buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Montana to throw.
Yeah, please. Yeah, let me get Derwin, bro.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
If you're gonna leave Jesse,
and the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. His first carry, their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really
up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Got it.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Hey, walk it.
Again, it's Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Lawrence will throw.
What is my
wise
CD
decision
doing,
there.
bro?
No one open. He just throws it away.
Why
And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra.
Is Lope not here?
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense?
Lope.
Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Montana. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
I mean, I said I wanted him.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
I just like
now
safeties
Montana.
because when they run in that bitch, I could fucking block.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
You're going to be no threat in the running game. So when it on pass down, no, you're not, bro. When on pass down, he just needs to run the dime. So you can have safeties in the middle. Because the safeties in the middle and the dime. But yeah, on first down.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
For real. I'll run in the middle and you go on the outside, but tell him to leave me alone.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hogs and Nasty Street on their line. And they're getting pancaked every play. That's why I got Nasty Streak on my left guard, bro. He get pancakes every time. Niggas line up with linebackers safeties in the middle.
Montana. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
So y'all running double linebackers?
We won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I'm just asking, bro. I'm trying to get on the same page. That's it. Just trying to get an understanding of what we're doing.
Shotgun snap and then to give to Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here.
But yeah,
they're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
His zone's at 25. So they covering all them crossers and shit.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Y'all both gonna be in the middle. You hear me, Lo?
They go play action with Montana. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Play fake. Now here's Montana. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
It'll be a jump ball.
It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
They're not man enough. Nah, that was the zone.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
I just do it like that so I can know where everybody is.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Nah, you good, bro. It's your communication, bro. You know, we just communicating. I'm just getting us on the same page. Nothing at all, bro.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. For the defense, the problem wasn't so much that they let him catch that drag route. It's that they had nobody around him after the catch.
As you well know, when they make the catch, you have to make the tackle on the spot. Those yards after catch are the yards that kill the defense because it keeps drives alive.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Randy Moss. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Browns' drive about to get started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Go track that bitch, bruh. Go track that bitch, bruh. Like, you doing all this talking, bruh.
On second down, here's Mixon. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
You had your shot, bruh. You had your shot, bruh.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Lawrence. Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
Bro, I'm ahead of everybody, bro. No, you don't. You got 85 speed.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
It's not the same people, bro. The receiver got 87, the corner only got 85. I was cooking that, bro.
Mixing up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second and 8.
Thorne got 86 speed. And he got +1 to his excel.
Once again, they run with Mixon.
Out of the Patriots.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Yeah, a couple more pieces. Yeah.
Lawrence on third down.
About to get wicked, bro. Keep going, bro. Keep.
Hard throw, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up.
But Trevor gonna put it to where
will
it's
extend their lead even further. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as
trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
What are you doing?
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now on second and 13, Montana. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this.
Is the pizza coming? No.
So it's third and long, and defensively, not a real surprise there on the dime. They will look to throw. Montana. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Oh boy, he got a favorable the spot there. The guys on the sidelines are raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there.
It looked like a field goal.
Fielded at the 43. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You got to have the football back for your offense.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Able to find Roller, that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
I'm trying to get my shit up there, bro.
Make sure no flies or nothing gets on my foot.
So cold, feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting I'm gonzo, headed where the homie live, cause it's on though. I was chasing 3 women like I'm Mojo Jojo. So my girl got mad and she my bro, Monica, you're wrong though. As a pockets are broco. Headed to his home, no, he living solo. Vertebrae, broken to his place. His chin and
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Can I get that flavor?
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Where's the camera? Where's our mom at? SR? I didn't see anybody's house. Will be school egg on?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, drop it.
Y'all better pick that up. Y'all better pick that up.
Repeat that promise.
They begin with a run by Mixon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Give me that 45 with Lamb. Give me 45 with Lamb.
Lawrence. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Left side to Lamb. Touchdown!
I'm telling you, that's gonna be there
32 yards. And the Browns are on the
they
board
can't.
first here
It's a
this
high
afternoon.
low, but it's such a delayed high low. They not even.
Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted
So
for certain players.
they got to cover that corner.
That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him, he still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
That's a good run after catch, though, bro. Let's see.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Hey!
A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and
Man,
down
I
to
almost
28.
got that shit, bro. You see me? Hold that nigga up, bro. Hold him still. Hey, who yelling?
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Yard loss. That's pursuit. I'm telling you.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining
you got
as
the
we
middle
step
one set to
aside
25?
here in this first quarter. 2nd and 11. Now Allen. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
2nd down and 8.
Hey, exit.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I'm ready.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Hey, stay.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Cook is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst.
What that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Pulls it in at the 13. And coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Yeah, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Browns 21, Dolphins nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Steps away. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dalvin Cook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
How did the backup running back get activated, bro? I need Dalvin Cook trying to get his starting spot
ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership.
Singletary loses it.
Good shit. Good shit,
And
Cleveland.
they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
Got it loose.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
I know you didn't. But do you want to go back and forth all your life?
On the set.
2nd and 9.
That's what I was
Pilot, 64.
You do.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm be right back down here.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Much shit. Shouldn't know about it. It don't matter when it is, dude. You have no right to bring up nothing nobody's done. All right.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Look, why you on my corner route, bro? Oh. Because you know not to be on my corner route. The last 3 times I ran that route, you didn't line up on the corner route. You lined up on the street.
And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop them on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field.
Good shit, boy.
So now the question, who is this on?
Oh.
Zerline now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Dolphins nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. A fairly short kick from the 14. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Working with a 2nd and 3. Allen going to throw. Going for the deep ball. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but well, that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters, but in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. A short kick taken at the 18 and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here? And he loses the football a second time. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
They are all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Hello? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do it? But I paid you. Why would you do that? Gas money. And you were supposed to send it back. Because I know you got some money since then.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
I'm about to keep arguing with you, though. That's what I'm not finna do.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I don't care.
After the penalty, it's Mixon, and he's going to lose yardage here. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
I'm not even talking about that, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just own little kid shit, bro. And you is. Everything go back to talking or something. Like, can you please stop calling me, dude? Because now you irritate me, bro.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Now you're fucking
Lawrence.
irritating.
And this one's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable.
Right.
Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw.
That's high school shit, bro.
He's got his man, Thornton. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Go ahead, bro. We up 35.
Here's a give to Mixon, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
I'm out here freelancing.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
I was really about to check to a run because I'm trying to kill the clock.
Now a whistle and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Again, it's Mixon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's Mixon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped.
You see that pass to the end zone to the left?
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That be opened up for you to the left. Parted the sea. I just knew you was about to walk through that shit. Your ass took off right. This nigga but always take the highest degree of difficulty path, man.
So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here we go! Bill. Hey, Lord.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Throwing now is Allen. Looking long for Thomas. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. To the air, Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And brought down, but not before they get it inside into the 7. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to
make it short. It's not talking to you.
No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Fucking say something. You telling me no?
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Answer the ball.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
What does that have to
Picked
do?
up by Justin Reed. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
And I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run, and everyone...
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
You don't care about that.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
That's crazy.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
The hotel room.
After the sack on first down, Allen.
Other than that, you can't really.
He's got to hook up with Diggs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They run here with Singletary, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to run with Singletary. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. CD, this defense, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Browns drive about to get started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
That my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were not the ride nobody with, we're the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni again it hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, but she leash. Where's the love in the streets? Pour my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when me ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them no get the same. Me and them no get the same. Boy, that they gonna know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only go for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous.
We going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off of the jet and I cry. My I went in a alhamdulillah. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Sharek, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Buju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't caring, I'm soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980, Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mouth rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more pour cup. Toast to the winners, throw it up.
No, I didn't, bro. I was trying to throw that motherfucker.
What a drums at.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.
She's a Lotus, an underconductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it.
Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing.
play it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga. Put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me soldiers. Soldier, flow feeling colder, some call it polar. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hair stocky, leave him floppy. Face naughty, talking all aki. Think he big poppy, then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm rocky, leave his eyes all glossy. But in the end zone is where you can spot when I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it, treat it like a law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm betting on myself, count the chips. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Try to sing my shit like the Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the it's built like a
it's not letting me invite niggas though, but I don't know what's going on.
I walk the walk. I talk the talk.
My invite party, the game is grayed out.
When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now
I'm gonna close out my app.
Looking super rare.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
You be running old, DJ?
Wow, now that's what you call good football.
You know DJ ran O. What's your team look like, DJ?
Really out
you
for
got
this time. Look,
who your quarterback, who your running back, receivers and stuff.
I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I get to and jump in the pause. Follow the core and the back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I'm done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who is involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the data, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Had it was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory back up on top, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form shall prosper. Be all over my roster, they got options. I keep it right on the dresser, next to the Oscar. Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my constant, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money.
I can't invite y'all. I don't know what's going on.
Gonna tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body. Made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me, huh? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand.
Yeah, I'm about to say, shit, got about 240.
Success is the best revenge.
About to make me get in the game, man.
Sound like some superhero. Black superhero.
Oh, yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a bro like me. Military mind stated, and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of